So I'm going to refute my opponent's claims. Some of the ones that I will address are first that hours and class size are protected by the unions and are important to the education system. And the point here is that hours of for a school day, class size, the number of teachers per student, and the standards that they meet are simply quantitative numbers. What we're looking for in limiting collective bargaining is higher quality, which means higher success and more effectiveness in the classroom. According to Howard Fuller, who was the former superintendent in Milwaukee, they gave a video camera to a student and asked him to videotape his classes for a week, and they showed the video to Howard Fuller live and asked for his response immediately. The footage caught teachers who read newspapers during class time, refused to teach, and even one who put his student's head in a soiled toilet. When asked what he would do, Howard Fuller stated to the press that he was going to fire every one of them, and he did. Within the year, however, because of the union's protection, Howard Fuller was forced to rehire every teacher he had previously fired with a year's back pay because of tenure and the union's protection of their jobs. Tenure was originally meant to protect university professors from termination for political or arbitrary reasons. However, in public schools, tenure has become rampant, and rather than protecting teachers from arbitrary termination, it protects bad teachers from fear of job loss and directly damages and destroys the learning process that should be the privilege and right of every child in America. Michelle Reed, the chancellor of the District of Columbia School District, states that teachers need a higher rate of accountability in the classroom rather than a feeling of a feeling that they have a right to be there in the classroom. Another claim of my opponent was that the disciplinary process of bad teachers or those that are found incompetent is protected by the union and is effective in evaluating bad teachers as well as the good. In response to that, I would give you that Jason Cameras, who I previously mentioned, the teacher quality control in the District of Columbia, states that the professional performance evaluation process, or called the PPEP, has 23 steps with lots of forms and dates and deadlines. And if one date is missed, the entire process can be subject to grievance. So if one person misses one deadline or a date or fills in the form somehow wrong, the entire process is delayed, and it only happens once a year. Tenured teachers, according to Davis Guggenheim in his film Waiting for Superman, those teachers awaiting disciplinary hearings on offenses ranging from excessive lateness to sexual abuse, along with those accused of incompetence, are sent to the reassignment center or the rubber room. These 600 teachers collect their full salaries and accumulate benefits for spending 7 hours a day reading or playing cards. They spend an average of 3 years in the rubber room, and their hearing takes 8 times longer than the average criminal trial. This shows that obviously the evaluation process that the unions have in place is completely ineffective and a big time waster. His third claim was that unions strive for better education, and I would give you the example again of Michelle Reed, the chancellor in the District of Columbia, who offered the teachers small pay raises and to keep their union rights and their collective bargaining, or a great increase in pay raises based on merit if they would limit collective bargaining. After many months of tense debate, the union was so threatened by her proposal that they wouldn't even allow a vote to come to the table. So in conclusion, I just want to restate that the quantitative components of the classroom are should no longer be our focus, but the quality of education that is coming from our teachers, the process of evaluation for both good and bad teachers, and being able to pay teachers according to their worth in the classroom.